Alright guys, today we're going to take a minute and help my wife out here. She is started her own channel, and I know there's some guys that watch us. Mr. Leetall is one of them who really enjoys the gardening side of things and what she does and has an interest in it. So she decided that she watched a lot of homesteading stuff and said she would be interested in doing this, so I told her we'd mention it. For those of you who watch us who are interested in this, keep watching. If this is something that's not interesting to you, that's not a problem. It's no hard feelings. No need to watch. Just click off and, wait for another truck video. But I want to do this to help my wife. She's just getting started. And if there's anybody that watches us that likes to watch the gardening, the canning, the recipes and gardening and all that kind of stuff, and the planting that she does, that's what you'll see on her channel. But this is her garden. It is, let me think here, 30 something wide. The garden itself is 30 something wide by 60 feet long. And she has lots of stuff in here. Next year she's going to go bigger. So this year, this row here is sunflower seeds and some other stuff she calls pollinators. I guess it's important. Here she has cucumbers, squash, zucchini. Those sticks tied together down there, that's for climbing beans. She planted beans later, so we'd have beans later in the fall or later in the summer, whatever you want to call it. These are peppers. They've actually got some peppers on already. They're kind of wilty. It's been really hot lately and dry. And then she has some broccoli, some cauliflower, and some popolo, I think it's called. It's kind of like cilantro. Then she has some more peppers here. Sorry, these are tomatoes, more peppers. And she plants some of these. You'll see some are different sizes. Some came from her mom, some came from the store. The majority of the ones you see that are large, already caged up, are the ones she grows from seeds. She takes her seeds from the previous years of gardens, saves them, replants the seeds in our basement until they're ready to be planted. She transplants in the garden. My whole job in this is to get this all tilled up and put the fence up. And then, of course, throughout the year, help her put the stakes in and water as need be and whatever. So you see there, like I said, there's a lot of different sized tomatoes. There are different types of tomatoes also. And there's some other things mixed in here. But she does a lot of tomato stuff. She'll make vegetable soup. She'll actually can the tomatoes themselves to use throughout the winter. She will make homemade salsa, which, man, do I like. And of course we'll have tomato sandwiches, and fresh tomatoes on salads and stuff like that. And then she planted 3 rows of corn. And when you plant corn, you end up having to thin the corn. So you plant it, and whatever comes up, then you thin it and space it correctly. So we always till far apart so that she can take those that she thinned and put in between the two. Now that's why you see a taller, shorter, a taller, shorter, a taller, shorter, because these are the ones that thinned out. So once they were thinned out and replanted, it took them a little while to recover before they start growing. So we have 6 rows of corn here, so we should get corn at one time on the bigger stalks and probably later on the smallers possibly. And then here's another big row of green beans that she's put in here. There's several different types of green beans, and then she has potatoes. But if this is your thing and you're into it, consider subscribing to her. If you're not a big deal. Don't subscribe. She'd rather have people that are really interested in this and truly want to subscribe to watch it versus just having a higher subscriber count. Really, we're just after anyone that's interested in this stuff. If it is what you like and you want to see it, she has one video introducing her garden, and she has another one where she made homemade butter out of heavy cream she just put up. So that's it, guys. If you're interested in that stuff, consider subscribing. If you're not a big deal. No hard feelings. And wait for another truck video.